So real quick, this is just an update for anybody who's new. Actually see 1, 2, 3, well, okay, actually in a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7, all right, so 7 new people showing up. I'm actually really happy everyone showed up to UAA. We had a few people show up to the peanut farm last time, that was no good, and they got tossed without me. So this is a quick, just a report of what's going on. I actually have some pretty fun announcements, so let's go. So real quick linkage, we're on all sorts of online networks right now. It's kind of ridiculous. I'm actually having a hard time kind of sustaining it all. So if anybody has some spare time, I'd love to talk to you guys about possibly helping promote Indie Infotech, bringing this into a bigger crowd, and then eventually getting us into a point where we can start doing some very, very, very fun stuff. Also, we're on IRC. If you want access to a bouncer that we have, go ahead and just let us know. You can just hang out on there. There's maybe 5 of us right now. They're just kind of chilling out there, and it's fun. It's just, it's kind of freestyle. So if, of course, you want to be this person, let me know, and hopefully we can work something out with you. We did some logos and flyers. I think it's a really good idea for the University of Alaska Anchorage to have brand new flyers every single month for the last meeting of the month. If anybody's interested in doing that and has some design chops or wants to work on theirs, please let me know. Also, I want a logo, and I've tried like maybe 5 different designs, and all of them are fail. So let me know how that, if you want to do that. And then here's the big one. I'm introducing the Indie Infotech Summer of Code, which is kind of our foray into the nonprofit world. We will be going out there and looking for sponsors for people who do have projects in the area that want to have some fun and hopefully get some equipment paid for, get some time paid for, get a sponsor. Since a lot of the people involved with Indie Infotech are consultants, we actually do have the time to go network, say hi, meet people, and eventually infiltrate all the businesses in Anchorage to get you the funding that you deserve for your project or the community involvement that you actually want. So please just email indieinfotech@gmail.com and tell me what your project ideas are. I have a few real quick. These ones have just kind of come up recently. Community point-to-point radio triangulation system, which is something I've been wanting to work on for a while. And it's kind of a self-plug, but it's actually appropriate. It's a fun, very interesting way of using embedded technology within a community, within a localized area. There's also C-script. Dan, do you just prefer C.js now?
I had a conversation with Becky about it, that C-script is like some Windows command line utility, so we decided C-script is probably not the best name.
All right, so
we use C.js.
Yeah, C.js, hey, shut up, phone. C.js should do it. Actually, I would love to see, well, here's the thing, it's writing a compiler in JavaScript. Dan's going to talk about that a little later, and that is for some hardcore people. So I think maybe if we wander on up to Fairbanks, we might be able to find some people that would actually be able to help them out. And then there's a networked community earthquake sensors project, which is super cool, and it's come up several times in several different meetups over the last week or so, or 2 weeks, 3 weeks. And we'd like to see some sponsorship on that. There is some sponsorship interest already, but the more the merrier, and it would be very interesting to see how the community could approach dealing with seismic events. That just sounds cool. Community-based seismic event monitoring. So upcoming events, we have a Makerspace SketchUp class. How many people in here actually use SketchUp or want to use SketchUp or want to get into 3D modeling or want to get into 3D printing? All right, SketchUp's for you guys. It's going to be awesome. So I really recommend that you guys go to the Makerspace Anchorage meetup for SketchUp. It sounds like it's going to be pretty fun. Also, we kind of have Indie Infotech twice a month. So February 13th, we need a venue. I've been given a few interesting suggestions. Hopefully I can make one of them work. But the peanut farm is actually remodeling that week, so hopefully no one shows up there. So yeah, let me know if you guys have any bar-oriented venue ideas that actually have a projector room or a big blank wall, something like that that can fit like maybe 20 people. And of course, TEDx Anchorage is coming. Yay, a round of applause. Everyone loves TEDx Anchorage. In fact, it's really cool. So that'll be at the LUSAC Library on March 30th. They just got done doing all the entries in. So pay attention to their Facebook page if you get a chance and try to find out who's been selected and what they're going to be talking about, and then go give them a beer or something for participating in something like that. And of course, as I mentioned earlier, I have tons of side projects. If you're just willing to goof around, play with like Python or Ruby or something else like that, just to kind of goof off. One of them, socket abuse, is a really, really simple way of doing WAN acceleration, which just isn't really touched by any of the programs any of us use. So if you're interested in that kind of thing, if you're interested in networking and somehow tying it back to scripting languages, which is kind of strange, let me know. Also, Zero Division, which is a advanced message passing queue. That is more aimed toward web developers. If you want to play with that, let me know. This is a very good way of keeping a whole bunch of servers in sync with the same data. And then, of course, thank you, Kevin Traver, for introducing this into my life for no reason whatsoever. OctoKitten, which is a squid URL rewriter that just puts placekitten in place of every single PNG, GIF, JPEG, everything. It's beautiful. April is upon us, people. Get started now, test it out, make sure you can screw over your entire company's internet for the day. And that's all I had, so I want to thank all the presenters who are going to say hi. We have C-Click-Fix out there in Weaversville. Oh, sorry. Dan, where are you at? Well, he might have dropped off the face of the earth real quick.
Nope, I'm here.
Oh, you're
There's
here?
a meeting.
Oh, okay.
At this moment, I'm in Bristol, Connecticut.
Oh, right on. Then what time is it there?
It's 8 minutes before midnight,
Sweet. We'll let you go first.
almost tomorrow.
And then we also have Luke Dubbard down in Kenai. Luke, say hi.
Hello.
Thank you.
You were very specific.
And as soon as I figure out how this monitor works, we'll let C-Click-Fix kind of do their thing.